Hello and welcome to the Next Wave of Digital Video. I'm your host, Tony Reale, and today we're going to talk about cross-promoting YouTube video content across other social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, as many of you guys know, we recently launched a brand new YouTube channel, Split Screen Gamer. And hey, if you're a fan of NextWaveDV, we'd really appreciate it if you went over there and gave us a subscribe. It'd really help us just getting started. You can find a link in the description below. Our shows on Split Screen Gamer are a little bit longer than our content on NextWaveDV, and we're doing Let's Plays and comedy shows and stuff like that over there. So it's hard to get people committed to something if they're not familiar with it. A great way to do that, of course, is trailers. We watch movie trailers all the time. Video trailers is probably something that a lot of people maybe don't have considered, but it's a really easy way to get people a taste of your content and a good reason to check out the rest of it. So let's say you're a YouTuber that has a new film that recently came out or a web series, and you're trying to get people to check out your new content. Now, if you were to just take your YouTube video and link it in Facebook or Twitter or many social media channels, you're going to notice one glaring thing that pops up. You're going to see the video with a little play button in the thumbnail, and even the thumbnail isn't very large. Usually it's a small square. I personally believe that the reason that Facebook and Twitter and a lot of these social media channels are doing this is because they're trying to compete with YouTube, and they're wanting you to upload your content directly to there. So if you were to just place a link to your video, it's not really easy for your audience or your potential audience to figure out what your content is or what it looks like. As opposed to if you upload the video directly to that channel, you're going to then see autoplay functionality. You're going to see the bigger full video layout on the page. It's going to be a very different thing. So again, these channels are trying to compete with YouTube, and I really believe that one of the main reasons that their thumbnails aren't as great on YouTube content is because they don't want you sharing YouTube. They want you uploading it directly to their content. Now, you could choose to upload your film or your web series directly to these different channels. Some of them support long format, some of them only support up to a certain length. The reason that I would discourage that is because Facebook, let's use Facebook for example, they are trying to really compete with YouTube. They want to be the future of video hosting. The problem with Facebook, though, is that the search functionality on there is very limited. It's not really easy to share Facebook videos, outside the platform. Viewing stuff on mobile and sharing those links and stuff like that is a lot more difficult than just sharing a simple YouTube page list. The other side of it, most importantly, is if you're trying to monetize your content, that's not even an option on most of the other platforms. So let's assume that you're hosting on YouTube and you really want to get the views there. Again, Vimeo, you could be using another platform, but you want to get your views to YouTube. So the three main platforms that I've interacted with: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And the experiences are very different across each platform. So the first step was taking my long format and making a trailer out of it. The format of our show is both a mixture of gameplay and cutaway commentaries to add some fun comedy and drama. And so being able to take some of those snippets and some of the gameplay and then put our well-animated intro that Sean did, and with a link at the very end to get you to the content. All right, so I've got this 42-second trailer, and I'm going to upload it to each of the channels. Let's start off with Facebook. On Facebook, when I uploaded it, a simple Facebook uploader, and I put in the description the link to the full video, and then some of our basic social media places that you can check out. Facebook link, Twitter, YouTube, whatever your channels that you might want to post on there, maybe your website. But try to keep it simple. Don't have a paragraph of text. When you're doing a YouTube video, they recommend have lots in the description so that there's more for people to search. I found in Facebook, keep it really simple because people aren't going to be paying that much attention to reading a full description. They just want to see if they like the trailer, frankly. They want to then click on the video and then go to the full video. So I uploaded that video, did a really simple description with the link to the full video. And then, of course, I shared it on the page from our channel, Split Screen Gamer, and then I shared it on my personal page. One thing that's important to do is make sure that you like your own content. If you're managing a page, like as a person your own content, because then your own likes will show up in your feed. Then I shared it to my own personal page. I encourage other friends to share it. I also became members of Facebook groups that are, have Let's Players and other YouTube channels and stuff like that. And I shared that content across there. And I shared it several times. I'm borderline spamming other places, but I never got a single complaint. Every time I shared it, I got likes, I got views, I got likes on the video, I got likes on our Facebook page that I shared it from, and I did get traffic to the video. So all in all, from a weekend of testing this out, I had over 2,000 people that saw the video and saw the post, and then over 500 actual views, so people actually viewed the video. So that's Facebook. Next, let's move on to Twitter. On Twitter, you can again upload your video. Mine was 42 seconds long. I don't know what Twitter's maximum length of content is right now, but right now you can upload it directly to Twitter. And again, it's important to upload this content to the actual hosting site because it'll then autoplay in people's feed. And if your trailer is interesting and dynamic and looks cool, then people are more likely to stop when they see it scrolling instead of just thumb right past the thumbnail that has a play button and never plays. So I uploaded to Twitter, and then I started tweeting to a variety of retweet accounts and hashtags. I've come across several for gaming and for YouTubers and all that kind of stuff. And I tweeted that thing maybe a dozen different times to all these different accounts, and it did. People retweeted it. The problem with Twitter, though, is it isn't like Facebook in the sense, you can tell your feed to show more popular things, but most of the time people are looking at a real-time feed. So you want to hit those peak hours of Twitter, and you're going to have to do retweeting and more retweeting. So if you're going to be using Twitter as your main social media platform to try and push your trailer, I would recommend looking at an automated retweeting service. I used to use one a while back. I haven't used one for a while. I might look at doing it again. But that might be the best option because then you can really hit those peak hours. You can try retweeting to people at the right time, and you can keep getting your video out there. On Facebook, it's a little easier because I can share something at, say, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and somebody that is a friend of mine can maybe still see it at 4 or 5 o'clock because it shows up in their popular feed. So that is important. You're trying to get content out there. You're trying to get people to view your content. If people aren't seeing it, and it shows up in the past history, and they haven't been on Twitter for a while, chances are it's not going to help you. So that is the only Achilles heel that I've seen at Twitter is just having to keep cranking it out. All right, next is Instagram. On Instagram, again, I took the video. Now, the interesting about uploading something to Instagram is there's no web interface that you can just go into your computer and upload to. You have to use the app, and you have to use the mobile app. So I pull up my phone, I download the video to my phone, and then upload the video to Instagram. Not that complicated, but just an extra step that I had to do then. And I upload it. I, again, put the video description similar to what I did on Facebook. The thing about Instagram is they don't allow URLs or clickable URLs in your description. Not that big a deal, though. People can copy and paste the URL. So it's, again, not that big a deal. But the thing about Instagram that I liked is that you can hashtag really as much as you want, as many as you can think of. On Twitter, you can only fit as much as you can fit in a tweet. So I found myself having to retweet it and then do different hashtags here. And on this post, it posted it at a different retweet account or whatever. I had to tweet it so many times just to get all the different things that I wanted to have hitting. On Instagram, though, I can just hashtag as much as I want. So I came up with every hashtag I think of. Then I even did a search on Google for other hashtags I might not have thought of. And so I uploaded to there, just did it once, and posted it and walked away. And I came back the next day and I had tons and tons of views and tons of likes and new follows from a variety of gaming channels I'd never heard of or even realized. And so that was unique to me. Instagram, I don't use Instagram a lot. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not the best expert when it comes to Instagram. My wife uses it a lot more than I do. But I was really surprised to see that with appropriate hashtagging, I got a lot of views on my content. And so, Instagram, I would say, is probably a more viable solution than Twitter when it comes to uploading your video. So if my ranking system, if I were to pick one, it would go Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as far as the best platforms and the best results that I got from doing this simple trailer upload. Last I'm going to mention is YouTube. Now you're going to say, well, isn't this whole point of this to put on other social media places and drive your traffic to YouTube? Yes, it is, but if you're, again, like myself and you're starting a new channel and perhaps you have a web series and you're trying to get regular traffic to your content, having a shortened trailer for that same video on your YouTube account is not a bad idea. Having it, uploading it to your YouTube account since you already created the trailer is a good thing for two reasons. First of all, it allows you to use a different post title. So again, we're doing Let's Plays and a comedy show. So I have the name of the game and the name of the show in there. But when I upload the trailer, I do something clever or unique or something that's unique about the game or something funny that you see in a lot of Let's Plays. I can then name it that. I can have different tags. Chances are I might get different views on the trailer than I would on the main video. Again, across YouTube's search engine, it can drive traffic to my main video, which is what I'm trying to get people to look at. And again, I have the links there. I'm using the card system that will link back to the video, so people will find it, of course. The second thing this allows you is, if you're a new channel, there's kind of a rule of 100 with YouTube. It's an unofficial rule, but it seems to, if you ask any YouTube SEO guy, they will tell you that there seems to be a consistency here. When you get your first 100 subscribers, your search engine ranking seems to go up. When you hit your first 100 views on a video or across videos, your search engine ranking seems to go up. And more importantly, when you hit your first 100 videos, your search engine ranking seems to go up as well. So one thing that you want to do is get a lot of videos on your account when you're starting. So uploading that trailer is just another video that you're able to upload onto your account, especially if you're doing a Let's Play series and you're trying to get a good amount of content out there. Uploading your trailer is just not a bad idea, frankly. So all that said, what are the results from this experiment? Well, I got several hundred views on the videos that I hadn't gotten before. So again, we're a brand new channel, so I'm trying a variety of different marketing aspects. This is just one of them. If you have your own brand or your own web series or film, whatever it may be, you're probably going to take that trail and you're going to probably hit the pavement really, really hard with it. And you're going to do this for days and weeks and maybe even months. And having that trailer is a lot easier thing to share and more likelihood of people viewing it across a variety of social media platforms. So with all that said, I'm going to leave you with one more important tip before we close. Now, Facebook is interesting in the way that most people consume their videos on Facebook. About 80 to 90% of people right now do not listen to the audio of a video. So that's why you'll notice a lot of times on Facebook videos, people will put subtitles or little black bars with a description of the video at the top and bottom. Sometimes they don't even have any sort of voiceover or anything like that. It's just the subtitles with the video interacting with it. Now, Facebook they're changing their platform, the algorithm, to kind of autoplay audio in videos. We're going to see how well that goes. If people will leave it on, if they decide to turn it off, you have the option as a consumer to be able to turn it off in the app settings. So that might change, and these new numbers might change down the road. But if you really want to get people's attention and you have really good content in your narrative, you might want to consider adding subtitles or again those black bars at the top and bottom for your videos to make sure that they actually read it and understand what's going on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to NextWaveDV. Please give us a subscribe on Split Screen Gamer, and be sure to like this video and leave a comment and let us know if there's other social media platforms that you've used that have been successful for promoting your video content. We'll see you next time.